Good morning, everybody. Hello, 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 everyone, to all of you that will come into this broadcast and those who will come and watch later. Guess what? It's day 2 of Quiet Moments with God, 21 days of positive inspiration. And I'm so excited to continue these 21 days of positivity. And so, if you don't have your book, Quiet Moments with God, 21 Days of Positive Inspiration, you can go over to LaDonna Marie Books and get you a copy. Hello, hello. Thank you so much for coming on this morning. Just wanted to say hello to everyone before we get started, wherever you are. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, depending on what time that you watch this video. So thank you so much for joining me. We're going to get started with the Quiet Moments with God, day 2 today. But I'm so excited because, like I said before, we need these quiet moments with God, and we need to continue to be encouraged on our day as we go. And so, what better way than to put God first and make sure that He's leading and guiding us throughout our day. And so, day 2 in Quiet Moments with God, we're going to get started. It says belief. That's the title, is belief. It says we live by faith and not by sight. 2 Corinthians 5:7 is the verse that comes to mind when I think about strengthening my belief. Most times we get lost in a moment and cannot see the tangible evidence of things that we are praying for or we expecting. Oftentimes, we lose focus on Christ. The press will cause you to feel like you're about to lose your mind. We are beginning to focus on the problem that is faced rather than the blessings that are coming. Make the decision to believe and to begin to live a lifestyle of truly believing God as your provider and as your way maker. And I know many of you out there, and even for myself, during my early times of just, following God, and we're on day 2 in Quiet Moments with God, and it's called Belief. But in my early moments of following God, I was one of those who wanted to know how everything happened and what was going to happen and when it was going to happen. And the verse that we led with is that we live by faith. We live by faith and not by sight. Because we know that the things that we see are temporal, but the things that are unseen are eternal. And so as a Christian and as a believer, we have to move from wanting that, and I call it that microwave faith, that you got to see everything happen, because all things work together for the good. When we trust in God, we trust Him to be our way maker. We trust Him to be our promise keeper. He is a man that He shall not lie, or the son of man that He had to repent. And so when we know that we can believe and trust in Him for everything, it helps us to stay calm. It helps us to stay at a place where we're patient, because we're waiting on what God has already promised us to manifest. There's so many, people in the Bible who believe. Even Jesus said, if thou canst believe, all things are possible. So today, I wanted us to make sure that we focus on the things that we believe. That we believe not because we see something, not because of the sight of it, but because we know and we trust into our Father, into our Abba Father, that He's going to according to His will, He's going to allow it to happen for our lives. And so don't lose focus on Christ. Don't lose focus on what God has promised you. Just believe and trust, and wait on His timing. Many times we want things to happen, like I said, microwave. We want things to happen when we want them to happen. Good morning, everybody. And God does things in his own timing. And so when we live by faith and not by sight, we take the focus off of us wanting things to happen instantly, and we put our trust in God, knowing that it's going to happen in his proper timing, knowing that we can believe in him to make things happen for us, knowing that he's our way maker, our provider, he's our miracle worker. And so if we choose to believe in him, that he's going to make it happen right on time. Good morning, good morning. And so today we talked about, in Quiet Moments with God, we talked about believing God at his word, believing those things that he said for us, believing even in the press. I know in the press of things, you can feel like you want to hurry up and get it, or you want to lose your mind because things aren't happening. But when we believe in what God said, I mean, he's the same yesterday, today, and forever. If he said it, it shall be. If it's according to his will for your life, then it's going to manifest. We just have to believe. If thou canst believe, all things are possible. And so as you go out through your day today, I want you to continue to focus on 2 Corinthians 5 and 7, to live by faith and not by sight, and trust that God is going to make it manifest for you. If it's according to his will for your life, according to the predestined plan that he has for you, then it's going to happen. I just want to thank each and every one of you all for coming. Don't forget to pick up your copy of the book. I have also the ebook. If you would like, you can get that instantly once you go over to my website and you purchase the ebook. Or you can buy your book from me or from Amazon. But I want you to take the journey with me. And even in this book, when you get off here with me, and if you have comments that you want to write down, whatever God gives to you, then you can also write it in the book. I just want to pray a blessing over your day, that God will continue to bless you, that if you seek ye first the kingdom, that all things shall be added unto you in his righteousness. And so continue to put God first in your life. I want you to have an amazing day. We can get you one. We definitely can get you one. I either can bring it to church, or if you want to order it offline, you can. But I make sure that I'll get you one, Sister Lily. I make sure that I get you one. Y'all, it's a blessing to be able to be with you this morning. I thank the Lord for my obedience of just, like I said yesterday, getting on. I can tell you that this is something that I wanted to do a long time, because I know there are a lot of people out there that I want to reach, just with the books and what God has given me. And so I want you to have a great and amazing day. Know that God is with you. His word says that he will never leave you or forsake you. So whatever you have going on in your day today, make sure you marinate and meditate on 2 Corinthians 5 and 7, that we live by faith and not by sight. Peace and blessings to you all, and have a great Thursday.